Alrighty, we're back to it in Home Safety Hotline. That was a creepy video, I'll tell you what. It's Saturday, because we don't get off days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Clock in. I wonder how much money we get for this. We're getting paid $3,000 an hour. That'll be worth it. What you got for me? Kala? Kala?
Employee, lend thine ear once more. Supervisor Carol here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body. Fuck you, Carol. I'm out of here. Autumn vines. Autumn vines are vines with orange or red leaves that be known to slowly grow up the house, frequently occurring during the fall. Homeowners with autumn vines often report feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or blissful. The pheromones autumn vines release in the air, while not toxic, often create household accidents thanks to the blissful dizziness effects.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Please hold.
To remove autumn vines from their household, locate the initial growth coming from by inspecting the soil around the home from an extended red parent vine. Pull this vine out by the roots and burn it. Prevent autumn vine growth by making regular offerings of insects or meat substances to the ones beneath the soil. A bed hag. Bed hags are large humanoid creatures with an elderly woman-like appearance. They are known to dwell beneath beds, hammocks, and other suspended sleeping apparatus. Homeowners infested with bed hags will sometimes report croaking or wheezing sounds at night, or the feeling of heavy weight on their chest at night. They're not dangerous to most healthy adults, but small children and humans suffering from breathing problems such as asthma may be adversely affected by their presence. Bed hags are known to steal the breath from their sleeping subjects at night, causing shortness of breath, sometimes sleep paralysis. Bed hags can in fact be beneficial to the home, as their presence can frighten off other pests such as various insects or mice. In the case where a bed hag is undesirable, it is advised to utilize its pest removal services. Dorcha is the one who delivers. Homeowners experiencing Dorcha commonly report feeling an immense dread, the sensation of being followed or pursued. They may also experience visions of a great lurking shadow. Dorcha will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from its deliverance. Dorcha is otherwise harmless to humans it does not seek. To be sought by Dorcha, it is to be found by Dorcha. If you or a loved one are sought by Dorcha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. That's craziness. A leprechaun! Fuck yeah. Are long-haired, also known for consuming household valuables such as jewelry, silverware, and other precious metals. In addition to being a household nuisance, leprechauns' appetite for precious metals can often cause long-term damage to heaters, furnaces, and other appliances if they are not properly protected. Additionally, leprechauns can occasionally cause direct harm to humans in cases where homeowners have medical implants such as braces, crowns, or other joint replacements. We'll move on from and to other feeding ground on their own once it runs out of food. But more proactive means to remove will require physical capture. If immediate removal is desired, it is recommended to utilize the pest control services. Neighbor's doorway, or door frame like structures that are often in basements or cellars. They known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as parallelism. Neighbors' doorways do not cause any direct harm to humans, but if stepped through, the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activities such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories if the human who comes through the other side. In the human who comes to the other side. The neighbor's doorway are tricky to remove without accidentally putting one's body through them, potentially triggering a parallel activity. It is advised to utilize the doorway removal services. One can prevent the neighbor's doorways from occurring by practicing mindfulness and not letting one's mind wander towards wishing for alternate life paths. Polka. That thing looks creepy as hell. Are shapeless creatures that commonly inhabit homes in the shape and likeness of the household pet. They are known for the tendency to replace common pets such as dogs or cats and live in the place where homeowners eat and sleep. Homeowners with pukas frequently report unusual or frightened pet behavior. Pukas are relatively harmless to humans, but the discarded bodies of the household pets they leave behind can over time create other pests and disease hazards within the home. A foul smell signifies decay, and the discarded body can be found and removed immediately. Should be found and removed immediately. Are encouraged to leave their home by not drawing attention to their activities. Pukas thrive on the attention they receive from frightened homeowners, so refrain from screaming or yelling when surprised by them. Make attempts to ignore their presence whenever possible. Reanimation. Reanimation are any deceased remains of a living creature capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with regenerations commonly report foul smells, soil being tracked inside their home, and large holes in the ground appearing near or around the hole. Reanimations are capable of spreading a wide variety of dangerous diseases and parasites deadly to humans, so close proximity or contact should be avoided at all costs. They are commonly used to inflict direct violence. They are commonly used against homeowners and incredibly adept at hiding and waiting for vulnerable moments. Their pursuit is slow but relentless, so relocation is not necessary or advisable. It is advised to contact any friends or neighbors or strangers the may have recently sighted and make peace or bargain. Here's the Spriggan. Where's it at? Spriggans are small green humanoid with leaf-like coatings on their bodies. They are seen rarely in households and reside primarily inside trees. They are known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked. However, homeowners affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth in and around their homes and the feeling that the trees are watching them. Spriggans are incredibly dangerous to humans when provoked, and physical contact with one can result in the growth of a sprig tree with the infected individual. Spriggans cannot be persuaded to leave the home once provoked. However, you can take precautions to prevent provoking a Spriggan. Refrain from removing trees, flowers, or weeds on your property. Do not even kill or hunt wildlife within view of your home. Do not eat any of the fruits or vegetables that may grow on your property. Consider making offers of water each night. Leave in a clear dish on your porch. A troll. That thing's ugly as hell. Trolls are 12 feet tall, nocturnal creatures that normally are not seen in the home. However, during the winter, they can deflate their bodies in order to fit inside homes and steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. Homeowners infested with the troll will frequently report missing clothes or claim to hear the shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle of the night. Trolls can be very dangerous to humans when they are startled. Thanks to their ability to inflate their bodies to their full height of troll feet in a matter of seconds, their skin, despite its flexibility, is incredibly durable and will smash through the ceiling of most homes when fully inflated, causing property damage and injury to anyone in the vicinity. Do not ever approach a troll. An active troll will leave by morning once it secured its bounty. It is recommended to install repelling fixtures such as UV lights to prevent future break-ins. Warlock remnants are residential presences often left behind by former warlocks, most commonly inhabiting old household castles or underground dwellings. Household homeowners, experiencing warlock remnants are often report objects moving on their own, the sound of hostile warning whispers, and sighting bearded figures and reflective surfaces. With a hostile presence are mere echoes of their former selves, and are generally harmless. Their ability to manipulate small household objects can prove hazardous to less cautious homeowners, however. Homeowners can purge the remnant from the home with the use of a Sealy stone, but the journey to retrieve one is long and perilous and not recommended. And if a warlock remnant proves sufficiently hazardous or inconvenient, it is highly recommended for homeowners to simply relocate. All right, what's your story again? I forgot.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Okay. What does a wine sprite do? So they're large winged creatures. But are they gonna break the glasses is the thing. Where's Bat? They are commonly associated with the ones above the soil. Well, fuck it. Wine sprite it is. It's probably not a wine sprite, but whatever.
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it. I had to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
I know what this is.
Please hold.
This is the wood secretions. Easy. Memory is a hell of a thing, man.
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you. Hoping you'll be more helpful.
Well, you can't do anything about a Spriggard, so you're dead. That's it.
Please hold.
It's like these calls are getting further and further apart. Alright, what we got?
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
Mm-hmm. Things are good, brother. Things are good.
Please hold.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Isn't this the neighbor's door?
Please hold.
We're very slow on the calls today. Like, I need more calls. Please, more calls.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. It's quite big, too, which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house. Because who knows how big this thing is. I mean, My dog can't even lay down something that big.
Does the trash poop? What?
Please hold.
I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm still gonna guess trash gnome.
Hey, yeah, Ball here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
I sprayed about 50 kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as freaking possible. And every night it's the same story. A bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's house. Itchy kids.
Please hold.
I don't know, my kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying all 50 times of pesticides, blah blah blah. And every night's the same story. A bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking me up at 4 p.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas. Where is the spider thing? Whoops. Dreamweaver. So it's only affecting kids, though. That's where my confusion's coming from. Okay, so it's not this because he's scrubbed and cleaned and did all that stuff. It shouldn't be bed bugs because he's done all the pesticide and stuff, right? What are you supposed to do with bed bugs? Okay, so they have a resistance to the pesticides and stuff. That makes sense. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Easier said than done, I guess. Because they do be biting. They be munching.
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
So her teeth hurt. So Charles, my heater's been having issues and nothing's changed following the instructions you
Please
sent
hold.
me. Do they have anything to do with teeth? So it has something to do with the kid and teeth. Getting to the point where these are just getting more difficult. What's lethargy, man? I mean, at this point, I feel like it has to be a leprechaun. She must have had something in her teeth. Like silver or something. Implants.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside. I tried to scare the kids off by keeping the porch lights on at night and putting out a neighborhood watch sign, but I think they're onto my tricks. Do you have any advice you can send me?
A whoopee cushion sound.
Please hold.
Coming from outside. Oh, is this a troll? Man, you better leave him alone. You got a troll, son. You got a troll, son. That's just scurry. You leave that bitch alone.